This is a podcast of 98FM's Dublin Talks. Remember, catch the show live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. 98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy. 98FM.
Now, when you were at school and when I was at school,
yes,
every school has bloody stupid rules.
Well,
yeah?
I went to a Christian brother school, so we had a lot of rules.
Okay, well,
yes.
One rule is after annoying one parent, and that's you, Aisling. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, Aisling.
Aisling, you're like
Hiya.
a demon today. Why?
Well, my son is 4 weeks away from his leaving cert and has been sent home because his haircut's too tight.
His haircut is too tight.
Yes, it's not even that he has a full shaved head. He's more hair on the top of his head. It's around the back and sides. But
Yeah.
it's too tight for the liking of the school. So he's missing out on a day's education 4 weeks before his leaving cert because they feel it's too tight.
Yeah, what blade is it around the edges?
It's a 1.
Yeah, one.
Okay.
Yeah, loads of people get it done.
No,
like
I'm
that.
just trying. Is it definitely a 1?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so it's not.
It's not. It's not. It's
Oh, he's not bald.
He's not bald. No. In fact, believe
But
it or not.
even if he was, how is that going to affect his school work or
Absolutely
anything in the
won't.
school?
Absolutely won't. In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine last weekend, and when he was 14, I didn't realise this story. This guy's bald and he shaves his head, and he has done for years. And the very first time he ever shaved his head totally was when he was 14, and he was sent home from school for weeks because of that. Now, he was sent home today, a couple of weeks away from his leaving cert. What happens on Monday? His hair's hardly going to grow by Monday.
No, well, thankfully it's a bank holiday on Monday.
Oh, sorry. Well, on Tuesday. And is he off next week, or is he in on
No,
Tuesday?
he's off Monday and Tuesday, so
Back on
hopefully
Wednesday.
it's grown a little bit by Wednesday, or else he won't be allowed back until it's grown to their standards.
I'm sorry, Aisling. Who? Okay, what? We don't want to know the name of the school just yet.
Yeah.
But what exactly was said?
His hair is too tight. It's not the proper haircut for the school, so they're sending him home.
By who?
And
Who said that?
the principal.
The principal.
Yeah, and it's not. He wasn't the only one. There was 4 boys in total sent home this morning.
Now,
with haircuts too tight.
Your young fella's a couple of weeks away from finishing school. He
From
must
his leaving cert.
he must be 17 or 18.
Yep.
And, geez, at that age, you're entitled to get your hair cut whatever way you want, you would think.
Yeah, I just find the rule completely ridiculous.
It is bizarre.
Because it's not affecting anyone. He's not going into school causing trouble. He's not affecting anyone's work in school. It's a haircut.
Yeah. It's not like he's even distracting anybody. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. I really do.
And what did you say to the principal, Aisling? Or
I think I was kind of a little bit in shock. I genuinely couldn't believe that 4 weeks to leaving cert and they feel that it was grounds to send him home and lose out on a day's education because of a haircut.
Now, there's no colour in his hair or anything like that, is
Oh,
there?
no.
So it's just a tight haircut, like most people get it done now.
Because I remember a couple of years ago, there were kids sent home from school who'd actually dyed their hair for the shave or dye thing.
Mm-hmm.
They'd actually dyed their hair for cancer, and they were sent home from school because they had colour in their hair. But this seems... Did you know this was a rule in the school before you...
I did, but he's been getting the same haircut for the last 2 years.
And it's never been said to him
And
before.
it's kind of just been let slide, you know, that kind of way. So I just kind of went along with it. I was like, right, okay, they have it in the rules, but they don't really go by it. But they choose 4 weeks before the leaving cert that they're going to actually do something about it.
So how is he? Is he annoyed himself?
I say he's pretty pissed off.
He's a 17-year-old boy. I
Yeah.
think he's quite happy he
Is
got
he
the day off
well,
school.
okay,
but-
is he going to do any studying?
Well, I'd like to say he is, but I'm in work myself, so I can't. I'm not at home to be watching him.
That's a no, then.
No.
I'd imagine it's Xbox
You
Live.
know yourself.
Yeah. All right, but Aisling, I'd be very interested to hear what happens next Wednesday. Keep in touch with us and let us know if he actually gets into school next Wednesday. And if he does, it's the most bizarre school rule, because how much can his hair grow in 5 days? It's just ridiculous. It really
And
is.
the fact of the matter is, Aisling, okay, this was a haircut that your son chose to get done, yeah? But how would they treat somebody, say for instance, for argument's sake, there was a teenager in that school that was undergoing cancer treatment and had lost all their hair. How would they treat someone who...
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Who had lost all their hair from cancer? Or somebody who had alopecia. Is it alopecia?
Alopecia, yeah.
Somebody who had alopecia.
I'd say it'd be special circumstances for those kids.
Yeah,
now, did you
you'd like to think so.
did you let rip at the principal, or were you fairly?
No, I just to be honest with you, I just kind of nodded and smiled and said, oh, "Okay, you have your little moment in power there. You're after taking a day's education away from a Leaving Cert student, okay, if that makes you feel good about yourself, fair enough.
What type of school is it, by the way? Is it a
mixed school, all boys school?
No, it's all boys.
It's all boys. All right. Well, Aisling, keep in touch with us next Wednesday. Let us know if he actually gets into the school.
Adrian, the hair's not going to grow in.
That's my point.
5 days.
So I'm just curious to know whether or not he will get into the school next Wednesday. So will you let us know next week?
I will indeed.
All right, good to talk to you, Aisling.
Okay, thank you.
That's bloody ridiculous. A couple of weeks away from Leaving Cert for a bloody haircut.
This is a podcast of 98FM's Dublin Talks. Remember, catch the show live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. 98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy. 98FM.